Alright everybody, welcome back to part 4 of Final Fantasy 16 DLC, Rising Tide. Looks like we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests, so let's get started.
Try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fanit, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too,
But
this affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Alright, somebody poisoned our boy. So I'm going to have to figure out who did it. All these pluses, they should give me something, unlock something. So.
Do you need something?
I do. Though not from the forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that.
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
Alright, let's go find his buddy. His buddy probably cursed him. Poisoned him. He's mad he was a better fisherman. There he is. Was he poisoned too? He's all hunched over. Oh no, he's old. Never mind. He's just old. Same thing, right?
What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavat tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanit is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
I wish him the best, but he's half dead. Yeah, these side quests, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they ruin games for me sometimes. If they had an actual purpose, you know, but I mean, I guess it gives a little bit of lore, but other than that, they're just kind of filler. I was really disappointed in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. with the Assassin's Creed type side quest. It just kind of got annoying after 3 or 4 times doing it. It was pretty cool at first, but they need to get away from that.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Blazier, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father? There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Yeah, we passed that altar in the last part. Said there was going to be something there. But one thing I've learned about these games, you might as well start all the quests because a lot of times they're all in the same area. Just go ahead and trigger everything.
You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Eh? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village.
Very well. One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get
Save an
moving.
old man from dying, save a friend.
Hail, stranger.
What's this chick want?
Are you a rider by it?
I am.
Oh, I can smell it on, and not
Chocobo.
just any stables. Something tells me you've never... If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
If my bird was
Nothing but
here.
the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty neat.
Well, she's tall and strong.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you...
I would if I could, but I
What?
doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Looks like I'm
Me
gonna get
dad's
my
got a
bird
boat.
after all.
And he's ferried chocobos before. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
You would? Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then.
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him.
Gotta do this one. Unlock the ambrosia. That way I can get around faster. Makes more sense, right?
blasted things.
You one of the outsiders, then?
I am. Shula invited me.
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here.
If you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic goat or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then.
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore.
I'm glad I got fast travel. Makes this so much easier. All right, where am I going?
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? Speak to Martha.
I remember you.
Hope you do.
You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
She's
It's
very
Ambrosia.
well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing...
I will.
Oh, you're very welcome. And in times like these, friends.
We certainly do. To Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders farther away.
All right, now we go back to what? The boat. Put old girl on the boat, send her across the river. Boom, boom, we done.
And how might I help the garrison today?
We could kill some time, go hang out at the brothel, you know, but this isn't GTA. It's not that kind of game. This is that little arena where I completely destroyed these two dudes. That was pretty funny. I got a short on that. You guys should check it out. Let's head on down to the boat. Let's call our old bird. What the hell? Get on. Run like the wind.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to get on a boat.
Ah, there you are. And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Thank you kindly. Soon as...
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. Well, we made it.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambro?
Hey, now I can ride the chocobo. There it is. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's go start this other quest. 1 down, 3 to go. Unless more pop up, which is my luck. We'll see. Try to keep this video
May I speak with
40
There
minutes,
is a matter
maybe.
with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then.
She looks like the chick from the brothel.
I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked
Then you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? Oh, he won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is...
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
The customer?
I'll explain later.
Alright, where are we gonna go? This way. See, there's 1 south, 3 north. Maybe let's just go south first. Finish that one. Let's probably do that. And then we'll go north. This takes us to the main quest as well.
Bastard things.
Old man's over there dying. I'm just doing side quests. Sorry, bro. I can get to you when I get to you.
A bottle. Breath of the Arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
This guy's a stalker.
Who's there? Stop!
He bought her perfume and then runs away when he sees me. Come on, birdie. Let's go chase him down. Can't outrun Ambrosia.
No!
Oh, of course. Now he's in trouble.
Hang on! I'm coming!
You deserve a rest.
Try out some of these Leviathan moves.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
It's actually really fun to use. I don't even have to do anything, just stand back. Ranged. I'm a ranged DPS now. Why not, right? Shoot him up. I hit my own guy. Everybody's getting a bath today. Just shoot him. I don't know. Leviathan kind of makes this easy.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment on the wall.
She was
One
a
of many
prostitute
clients.
from the brothel.
We spoke every
My
night
man
of our
fell in
plans
love with a
together.
hooker.
Whispered songs of love into
Almost
each
died
other's
for it.
ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervé. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervé.
To the end of the world and beyond.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Alright, quick travel. Can't believe this dude. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife, man.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked
Well, nowadays
there,
you can, I guess.
Yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strict...
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervé. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted. And it may take time for me to arrive at my decision.
Of course, tributary. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Alright, what's next? Guess we can go do all them at once. He's still dying over there. Coming, buddy.
Bastard things.
It's a lesson, guys. That's why you unlock all of the quests. Because you never know when one's going to be right next to the other one. Just makes the most sense.
Ready, go?
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
I think this was the altar.
No need to ride from here. If there's one thing I know about
Man,
beasts,
unlocked her for 20 feet.
is that they
Come on,
love
man.
to hide in the dark.
Tom Berry City. Man, I hate the way they look in this game. They look terrible.
What are they up to?
Look like some fake dinosaurs or
Sort of
something.
ritual.
It's definitely not a fan of these. They're like dolphins. They got dolphin tails. Green dolphin Tom Berries. I don't know, man.
Sorry to disturb
Terrible design on this. You get an F. Alright, let me murder these things. Shooting gallery. Sorry, boys. More shooting gallery. This is the ranged attack DLC. Freeze. Oh, it's more. Oh, I got anything left. I got the water machine gun. Pop 'em. These moves are so cool, actually. I really like Leviathan. I wish I'd had him through the whole game. I guess technically I can now. Just go to Final Fantasy mode. But so many games coming out, I don't have time for that. Unfortunately. What are you doing? Kill him. Kill him. Where's Tom Berry King? He's gotta be next.
You're finished.
No Tom Berry King? What? He's gotta be in here. Maybe he's later. Stupid.
Let's see what's on this altar then. A silver chain. I doubt the Tomberries made it. This must be what Fanet was talking about.
Alright, I'm gonna
This is no time to ride.
do the other quest here before we teleport back. Just makes the most sense. Sense of teleporting back, completing it, then we gotta run all the way back out here again. Can't ride my damn chocobo. Set me up. This is not that far. I mean, technically I can ride my chocobo, but we're right here, so it's... what the hell am I doing? Oops, wrong button. I don't think anybody's
Well,
here.
here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef.
It'll never happen on the first one.
To the riverbank then.
To the riverbank. He'll be at this next one. What the hell is that? Fireflies? Butterflies? Sometimes it's cool. Just like look around. Looks super cool. Alright. Let's head in this direction. I don't want to do the main quest yet. This video's been going on long enough, so we will do that on the next one.
Who have we here?
Alright. So the man just killed the wolf.
I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Try again. Hurry up and try again. Looks like a battlefield.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Alright, should be getting close. Oh, there he is.
Hold on.
The big old flan. I got a little bit of HP on him. Let's see it. Oh, what the? Don't jump on me like that. Thinks he's got me. Okay, don't hit me. Alright, cool. Oh, it's about to be over. Oh, lucky. There we go. Kill everything else. Let's just unload on them. Why not? Mid stagger. Full stagger. Let's go. Anything left? maybe you can get this out. If I didn't use the wrong ability. So dumb. I'm gonna get it 4. I'll do it on 4. I'm not gonna get 5, I should say. Let's do 4. 4's still super strong. Whole ability's strong, man. Spoils. Now we'll go back after finishing this.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nasef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it...
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nasef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life.
If you insist.
Let's go. Now we can go save the sick old man. The guy's been dying there for a year.
But you saw to it. Thank you. Nasef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did... Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that. I'd rather not. We'd only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers?
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. I reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
All that just for something I can sell? I don't need no more gil, man. It's a DLC.
Bastard things.
You're back?
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are. They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Griega's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now, let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Serpent ring design, and adder stone. Serpent ring recipes unlocked. What are these? What do we got? You have obtained and designed draft for serpent rings, accessories that, when equipped, enhance Leviathan's iconic abilities. To create these items, speak with Blackthorn Hideaway, Pavat, Foundry, craft option. Please note crafting will require several materials found in Mysidia. Adderstone, you have obtained an Adderstone carved from the aquamarine. Adderstones will resonate both audibly and visibly. So it looks like we got to find these Adderstones here in Mysidia. And throughout Mysidia, and they're in different locations for action story focused and Final Fantasy mode. Okay. So I guess it gives us a reason to explore a little bit, guys. But yeah. So anyway, I think that is going to be it for this. We're coming up on 50 minutes, and that was a little bit longer than I expected, but hey, we want to get all these quests done. So appreciate everyone for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with part 5. Take care.